The Assembly will hear an address of His Excellency Xasan Sheekh Maxamuud, President of the Federal Republic of Somalia. I request protocol to escort His Excellency and invite him to address the Assembly.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Your Excellency, Antonio Guterres, the UN Secretary General, Your Excellencies, Heads of States and Governments, ladies and gentlemen, it is a great honor and privilege to address the 80th UN General Assembly today at a time when our world is at a critical juncture. The UN was founded on the principles of advancing peace, security and development, and progress globally after the destruction of the Second World War. The UN is the embodiment of our common aspiration for a global governance anchored in international law, fairness, and equality. 8 years on since the first UN General Assembly, we should have already been better together, not seeking to justify why we can't be better together today. Global challenges across the world, people and indeed humanity as a whole is challenged with existential obstacles and threats that we can resolve through dialogue, cooperation, unity and shared purpose. Yet instead of seeking to strengthen existing and future partnerships and enhancing social solidarity to achieve this, we are in a world of adverse competition and increasing governance uncertainty. Where we once strived to ask what's right under the international law, today we are witnessing the unapologetic rise of national might to settle disputes. This is a truly dark and dangerous path that threatens the hard-won, rules-based international order we collectively agreed on as UN member states. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, while we should be focused strategically on accomplishing the Sustainable Development Goals and leaving no one behind by 2030, the number of fragile states and populations living in poverty is increasing globally. Over 30 member states of the UN today, including my country, Somalia, are classified as a fragile, conflict-affected because of both conflict and social and institutional fragility. When you add the vulnerability stemming from climate change, this number is frightening higher. In addition to this, urbanization is rising at the fastest rate in the human history because of conflict, climate, and lack of economic opportunities in rural communities. Furthermore, food insecurity remains a persistent, deadly challenge affecting billions. According to the World Food Programme, 319 million people are facing acute hunger in 67 countries today. These stark and startling facts must give us all pause for reflection and thought. If we as a community of nations are serious about achieving common progress and prosperity for all, as envisioned in the Sustainable Development Goals, we must redouble efforts to strengthen multilateralism, solidarity, and shared action for all our people and planet. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, Somalia, as a broad non-permanent member of the United Nations Security Council, is working tirelessly to promote the ideals and the values of peace, stability, and shared opportunities across the world. We are actively working with all Security Council members and the wider UN membership to find solutions for peace in the Middle East, Africa, and Europe. Somalia remains deeply concerned by the continued suffering of the Palestinian people. The ongoing violence, displacement, and deprivation faced in the occupied territories, including Gaza, demand our collective conscience and urgent action. We call on for an immediate and lasting ceasefire, unhindered humanitarian access, and renewed commitment towards the two-state solution as the only viable path for a just and lasting peace in the Middle East today. Somalia Security Council, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, Somalia